Hello guys, you cannot believe, but I'm in front of the original 𝗳𝗺𝗰𝗁 factory in the Czech Republic. And now I have an interesting surprise for you, and we'll go inside. Lucas, one of the 𝗳𝗺 team guys, will give us a very interesting presentation. So,
hey guys, this is Lucas from 𝗳𝗺. I'm a member of the presentation team here at 𝗳𝗺 Factory. Hi everyone from TPC. I will make you a quick factory tour, so we will see the Hall of Fame and some details from the factory. So let's get into it. And now we are into our safe room. We call it Hall of Fame. It's a very small room, but we have like examples of the history of the 𝗳𝗺. We also have our military portfolio and also some products from or for the civilian market. So if you can start briefly from the history. So history of the company started in 1936, and the whole company was replaced from another city from at that time Czechoslovakia, and we started producing the light heavy machine guns for aircraft, LK30, which are chambered in 7.92, and these are quite awesome firearms because they can be belt fed, they can be drum fed, and it's something like the idea behind that machine gun is like super clever. And we also recently made a post on our social media called History Monday. So if you want to know more about it, just check our social media page, Instagram or Facebook, 𝗳𝗺 Guns, and you can find more. And we also wrote an article about it. Yeah, so after the Second World War, unfortunately, we've been forced to make the guns for the Nazi Germans. That's a fact. Okay, but after the Second World War, we started to develop our own projects. So we started with the model 26 or 24, which is submachine gun basically. It's a very simple platform. We call it pump because it looks like a pump. And there are two versions of it. One has a foldable stock, and another one has a classic wooden stock, which is not here. So at the time when we also made some very simple rimfires. This is like more like single shot rimfire for the farmers or stuff. Over here we have a model 52, which is just exact model which uses the presidential guard in Prague, in Czech Republic. And also you can see the examples from the military and sport portfolio from that time. So here we have model 50, which is more like a pistol for law enforcement. And at the time you can see the trend in the design. So we all know Walters, we all know James Bond 007. So the design line is used as the pistol. Here we have a single shot rimfire pistol. It's chambered in 22 long rifle. So it's like very old one-handed style accuracy shooting, like target shooting. So it's a good one. And here we are heading into the very rich area of the company where we've been focused mostly on producing for the military, for the Czechoslovakian military. So here we have the legendary VC58. We produced over 1 million of these, and there's a one fact that we've been like only one company or one country in the Warsaw Pact allows to produce our own platform using the 7.62 by 39 caliber. So the VZ58 looks like a AK-47 a little bit, but design and all the internal parts and mechanisms are completely different. So it's a short stroke mechanism, there's a direct firing pin, but they share some kind of design areas. Here you have the legendary VZ61 Scorpion. This one is chambered in 7.65. We also made some 9mm 9x19 versions in early 90s. So we all watched the Matrix. So we all saw the Neo like running the double-handed. So it's something quite popular for the open public. And here we have a signal pistol as a part of the portfolio for Czechoslovakia military. Here we have some hunting rifles, ZKK-600, which became like super popular just because of their accuracy and reliability. So a lot of Czech hunters and European hunters use them from the past until now because these rifles can withstand a lot. Now we are heading into pistol portfolio. So we have the 0001 CZ75, which is very first CZ75 of its own. We also wrote an article and the post on our social media. So if you want to know some details and some historical facts, just go ahead and check out our social media. Interesting point is that this is the 001 number, so we can only guess the price, right? So I believe that the price that some of collectors would pay tens of millions. We can discuss dollars or Czech crowns or euros. Choice is yours, but I think that the price would be like very high.
So we can use our imagination.
Yes, you can use your imagination. Good fact is that you can, touch it with your bare hands. So every one of you who will visit the factory can just touch it. You can dry fire it. You can try the trigger, which is like super crisp and very smooth. Yeah, the trigger is just awesome.
Hi guys, what I'm doing here, I'm doing something really unique. I'm holding, believe me or not, but I'm holding the very first CZ75, the very first produced handgun. And I'm not going to only hold it in my hands, but what I'll do, I will dry fire to see what's the trigger there. Super crisp. From the very first model, it's super crisp. The gun feels awesome in the hands, and I believe in that product with all my heart. It's so nice. I just love the CZ guns. Awesome.
Yeah. So as I mentioned, the very first CZ75, we have a millionth one. So as the time went, the CZ75 platform became like super popular, and in the year of 2007 we reached the point of million of pieces produced. Now currently in 2021 we are talking about million, like 700,000 pieces, but we are also counting the projects which are following the tradition of the CZ75. So we can discuss the CZ PO7s, PO9s, also the SP01s or Shadow 2s, because these pistols are following the design of the legendary CZ75, right? So here we have some prototypes. So you can taste the ideas and the design lines of our engineers. So also something you can touch, you can dry fire, you can try the grip, everything just ready to go. Now we are heading to our military portfolio. It's not 100% current because this room is waiting for its refresh. But here we have the PO7s, PO9 pistols with polymer frames, super popular all over the world. Also members of the CZ P10C or P10F striker fire family. polymer frame, very reliable pistols. Now we are heading into the assault rifles portfolio. So here we have Bren 2 in 5.56, 8, 11 or 14-inch barrel assault rifle. Czech army is using that. We also rearmed the whole Hungarian military. Also, multiple units from all over the world are using this platform, and we are super happy that we did it, because this is something that we are really proud of. Here we have the Scorpion EVO 3. This is the A version, so it's fully automatic. And this is the Carbine version, specifically designed for the US market. It's a 16 barrel long version. We also producing the 𝗂𝗵𝗿𝗿 one, but this has Fox suppressor to follow the US laws, to be able to for us to be able to provide these firearms to all of the most of the states in the US. Here we have the 807, which is basically something between Bren 2 and then the very first gen of our modern assault rifle, CZ805. So it shares some of the construction lines from the 805, but also 807, to make it more cheap to be offered to the countries with lower budgets. Okay. Now we have the grenade launcher CZ805 G1. It's a 40-46 caliber, so like NATO standard grenade launcher, super efficient and also super accurate. I used to shot them as a shooter when I worked at the factory shooting range. We've been able to hit the figures to 350 meters like nothing. So if you know the windage, if you know the elevation and everything, you can be like super efficient with this one. It's a dangerous firearm. Very efficient. And now we have the wall of the civilian market. So now we can see the members, the followers of the CZ75 tradition basically. So CZ2075 Rami, the PO1, CZ75 Compact, Shadow Line, PO7 Cadet, which is PO7 chambered in 22 long rifle, classic PO7, also the stainless steel versions of CZ75, CZ97B, chambered in 4 and 5 cal, and also the sporting line, the legendary Shadow 2, TS2 Orange, which is the premium model of the TS. Currently we are producing the new TS2s, which are following the fame of these. So that's something what we can take a look later. PO7s, PO9s, P10Cs, P10F. So basically we are able to provide the versions also for the civilian market. We're also offering the versions for with the NATO standards. So we put more effort into production. So basically we take more measurements to make sure that everything is super good and everything is accurate, to be able to serve the best. Okay, now we have done Wesson line, one of our daughter companies. So 1911s, these are chambered in 9mm or 45, which is like super classic. What is very interesting is this, handcrafted line. We have our master engraver right in the house. So currently he's working on some new projects. So this is something what we usually do for some special events or as a limited series to make our customers happy, or also as a gifts to follow the politics traditions of the company and stuff. Now we have the CZ 550 Magnum, which is a rifle from the Safari Classic, what we used to make. This particular rifle is chambered in 416 Rigby, which is one of the most powerful calibers for hunting the most powerful 5 actually. So there's elephant, giraffe, bison, and 𝗵𝗿𝗿𝗿𝗿, I'm not sure. So you can find it on the internet, I'm pretty sure about it. And here we have the hunting portfolio. So mostly our 5.27 carbine, 5.57s, 5.50 exclusive, also some shotguns from Czech Brno, and some rimfires. But this part of the collection needs to be refreshed because, as you all know, in the current time period, we are producing 4.57s, the new rimfires, the synthetic, and multiple new models, and we are also preparing something new. So yeah, that's I think that's everything from my side. So thank you for your attention, and now it's time for Ross to ask me some questions.
Thank you, Lucas. That was a great introduction.
Yeah,